Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of the JSano Fan Server Podcast. My name is Weathermaster, and today we are joined by Adrian,
Heyo.
StreetCredCookie,
Hi.
and my gosh, your name, Ace. Ace. Oh my gosh,
Hello.
my mind just died.
Gee,
Great
thanks.
restart the podcast.
You
Sorry.
are bad and you should feel bad.
I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, very happy to have everybody on. And first off, I want to thank not just the viewers, but the members of the server for being so supportive of the podcast. Everybody seems to love it, and I'm very glad about that. So, thanks.
That was pretty good.
So, today, we are really horrible at planning podcasts once again.
Yes, we are. this, yeah, like our usual podcast information gathering happens. How about half an hour before? Well, actually, right as we want to sit together, and then we notice, we don't have any topics to talk about, and then we sit for another half an hour and try to gather topics. We suck.
We suck at this, but that's fine. So, Adrian,
Yes.
I
It's
hear
me.
that Tesla has made a gigafactory.
Yes, indeed, they have. Next topic. Yeah, this is the Gigafactory is my topic.
Literally, why that
they-
was so funny is because Adrian's like, I could talk for hours on the Gigafactory. And he's like, yep, they built it, moving on.
Yeah, well,
And
so for the guys who don't know, so a lot of you, Tesla is an awesome company, and well, their plan is to essentially bring electric cars and renewable energy to the masses and pretty much everybody's home. And their big goal, like they had the founder of Tesla, Elon Musk, had a master plan in mind, and this was to first produce a very expensive, low production car, so he can later on produce a less expensive, more volume electric car, and after that he wants to build a cheap electric car and bring that to the masses. Step 1 and 2 already happened with the Tesla Roadster and the Tesla Model S and X, and the next step will be the Tesla Model 3. And this is where the Gigafactory comes into play. If you want to produce so many electric cars, the plan is to output, I think it was 500,000 cars a year. Yes, 500,000 electric cars a year.
That's extreme.
And this is just a mind-blowing number to me. And if you want to produce that amount of cars, you also need a lot of batteries. And this is where the Gigafactory comes into play. It will be once it's finished, it's the largest footprint building in the entire world. And by volume, it's only beaten by the Boeing airplane factory. So by footprint, it's the largest size building, and by volume, the second largest size building in the whole entire world. And they will produce batteries there. Well, actually, they kind of started producing them already, because last week, they had a semi-public tour. I think it was just for shareholders of Tesla. They had a tour through the finished parts of their factory and showed how the production will be and how they're gonna do stuff more efficient than others, and the whole deal. And to me, it's just mind blowing what they have in mind, and it actually seems like this will work out. And I'm just happy that what Tesla does. I'm a big fan. Let's put it that way.
the
No.
part that's mind blowing to me is that the biggest factory in the world is being used to build batteries.
Well, the
Well,
part of
technically,
it will be
it's
used
a little more
batteries.
than that. It's like car battery. It's a little
Yeah,
weird
like right
I
now,
know, but like,
right now I think they are like I'm not entirely sure, but I think like fourth of the building is finished by now, and they are already kind of ready to mass produce batteries, and they also want to like it's essentially a huge long ass building that it's kind of like modules. Like whenever you want to expand it, you can just build on more modules to the building. So the kind like the battery module is kind of finished, I think, and the electric car part will be built very very soon. So I think they want to start it like 2017, early 2018 with the mass production. And
wow.
yeah, it's just crazy how like if you kind of have to watch the videos, otherwise you have no clue how huge this is actually and how important this is gonna be.
Oh yeah, I like the idea of having electric cars because we're running out and it's ruining our atmosphere, and just to have that ability. I mean, granted, it's hard to charge it. It takes quite a bit, but I hear that we've advanced on that technology.
That's the really interesting thing about Tesla. Like with all the other electric cars company, charging is your own problem. You have to find the power for it. You have to pay for it. With the Teslas already, there are like Tesla provides the superchargers, they call them, and they will charge your car with about I think 380 volts and about 120 amps. So essentially, you go from 20% to 80% in less than 30 minutes.
Not bad.
And that like 80% of power gives you about 400 to 450 kilometers of range. So like the biggest problem that most of the people have with electric cars is the issue with the range.
Yeah.
Like they fear to just run out and be stranded. But I honestly think if you have like 500 kilometers of range, how are you gonna run out? Especially if you like have free chargers almost everywhere
Yeah.
that you can charge your car very quickly with.
And granted, most people are just going to be traveling to the store or a friend's house or grandparents.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get it for like long trips and stuff. It might be
That was
kind of
my
bit
question.
annoying.
Like, a lot of people like to do like road trips and stuff. How are they going to do road trips? Like, when it comes to road trips aren't even going to be a thing anymore. When it comes to a point where we're just using electric cars, if we can't, charge them enough.
What I really like about the concept of using electric cars with road trips. First, you're not really in a hurry, right?
Yeah.
So you could always stop for like half an hour and charge your car for free. And second, shit, what did I forgot what I wanted to say. Well, there's always the aspect of the autopilot. The Teslas have the autopilot function, so you still have to be focused on the road, but you don't. It's just way more relaxed and all of that. And the thing with Teslas, like the Model S is supposed to be around $35,000, which is pretty affordable, I would say, for the majority of people.
Affordable.
Like if they were, yeah, of course not for like 20-year-olds or whatever. But if people are gonna buy a new car, $35,000 is not that expensive, in my opinion, for a new car.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You have to compare it to like other new cars, and if you think about it, that you almost have no running costs. Like, what could break in a Tesla that is not under warranty?
True.
Pretty much nothing. Like the only thing you have to take care of are brakes and tires. All the other stuff is like under 10-year warranty, and I think unlimited miles.
Wow.
And the battery, like over time, batteries get worse. I don't think that's a huge problem with the Teslas either. Like I think There's one guy in Norway that has driven about 230,000 kilometers already,
Oh wow.
and he only lost like 5% of his battery performance. And in my opinion, like 230,000 kilometers is a lot.
Dang.
So, for me personally, if I would have the money, like a Tesla Model 3 would be the first thing to buy, just because it makes so much sense in the long run.
Yeah, it's a great car. If I buy a car or mode of transportation, I probably buy a moped first, just because I'm lazy and broke. I'm not broke. Yeah.
But yeah, you can see I'm a big fan of Tesla.
Oh yeah. I
And
get you.
Elon Musk in general, what he does with SpaceX is amazing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the stuff they do.
One question though,
Yeah.
and this goes back to the whole, electric powered cars replacing gas powered cars. What's gonna happen to public transportation, like buses and taxis, and like how are they gonna fare? Because like they need to be driving all day.
Do you mean like if Tesla's will offer something, or do you mean like what
like
happens
in
if you have an
general,
electric car?
This is being more general, just like I think this was something we were talking about earlier, and it's something that's been on my mind, like the whole the fact that gas is a fossil fuel, which is true, and we might need to eventually just become more dependent on electric cars. Like,
Well-
what if electric cars take over?
Well, to be honest, Uber is taking over, and honestly, those could become electric cars without a doubt. I don't see
That
taxis
is
or
100%
buses,
true.
but definitely Uber.
That is true. Definitely Uber. That actually is true. Maybe Uber will just take over completely.
A really interesting thing is that Elon Musk not too long ago, like 2 weeks ago maybe, he announced the thing I said right at the beginning with the master plan, with the like 3 cars of mass production. That was Elon Musk's first master plan, and like 2 weeks ago he announced part 2 of that master plan, and that is essentially he wants to produce trucks and buses that are going to be electric in the future.
Huh.
So I'm pretty sure that Tesla will dominate the world.
I mean, yeah, that's gonna be a hard task.
Well, for those applications, especially like, I don't know about trucks because you have to put a lot of energy in there, storage wise, like a lot of batteries. Because like normal trucks usually drive like 800, 1,000 miles or so before they run out of gas. And if you're gonna have to stop like every 500 kilometers and charge for like half an hour, that's not really an option for trucks.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested what they will have in mind for that problem.
Well, like considering like truck stops and truck drivers, sometimes they'll stop for hours and sleep. So
Yeah, but that's like well, there are definitely laws in Germany. I'm not 100% sure about those, but you definitely have to stop like I think 10 hours a day minimum. So you would have plenty of time to charge there, but what happens to the like other, I don't know,
But-
10 hours or so?
True.
You have to,
One thing that I'm kind of thinking about with the trucks is that maybe, obviously, if the world is going to transition to electric powered cars, it's going to be a slow transition. So I feel like trucks are going to still be powered by gas for a pretty long time until we developed, until technology has gotten more advanced and we develop more powerful batteries that can actually run longer and be specific to these trucks. That's maybe what I'm thinking. Because honestly, you can't really run trucks need to be on the road for very, very long amounts of time.
the thing about what you said with the better batteries, that's actually an interesting topic because the technology is, we kind of have it already. The thing is, it's just way too expensive to like start with a whole new technology already. What you really want to do is bring the costs down of the current technology and use that money that you saved to develop new technology. And
Yeah.
that's amazing about the Gigafactory, because it's gonna double the yearly production of lithium-ion batteries. Like one single building is gonna double the whole world production.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be
And-
like the largest building in the world. Like,
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
if you think about it, if you're gonna produce like batteries for like 500,000 cars a year, that's gonna really bring down the prices, because the best thing you can do to bring down prices is to mass produce something.
Oh yeah.
And I'm definitely looking forward for the whole truck stuff. For like buses, it's not a big deal, in my opinion, because they will stand around anyways for long periods of time.
Well, I think it's a bit of a larger deal because, like, my state has a thing called UTA, which is, got buses and trains, just public transportation that you can pay for very cheap. Most of them are buses. So, I mean, seeing that we could probably reduce, air emissions, because I live in a state that really has crappy smog. But to see that we can really reduce air emission past the point where we even do it with the buses, because a lot of people ride buses because they don't want to drive their cars, or they don't want to walk because they're lazy butts. But yeah,
I mean, buses are great for public transportation.
yeah,
I think for like buses, this is really an interesting option with the electric stuff.
I think it will be a really good idea. So, but if you want to take a bus down to downtown Rio, you can go see the Olympics.
Segue.
great transition. 10 out of 10. In all seriousness, I would never do that. Take a bus
No,
down
I
to
like I'm,
Rio.
personally, besides the whole bus stuff, I'm not personally interested in trekking to Rio. Just because
Oh
I don't
my
want to
God.
get mugged and killed and
Yeah.
die because of
Honestly, though,
Dirt
if
and-
it wasn't obvious enough already, the Olympics. Like, what? Okay, so apparently the story goes they decided to put the Olympics in Rio when Rio was actually doing pretty well economically, but then they hit like a recession, like a few months later, and then they just never came back. And so
Wow.
it's in basically that's why the Olympics are in Rio, and like. God, I'm sure many people are regretting it because
yeah.
teams have already gotten mugged. They still
Well,
have, like,
that's daily business in Rio. Like, there are videos out there that of people like tourists just going across a street, and then little boys come up to them and like push them away and try to take their phones and whatever, and they don't care if the little boys don't care if they get punched in the face or anything, as long as they get the stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, those are there are videos out there that you just shake your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to look this up to double check my facts, but apparently, for the Rio Olympics, they failed to sell. Well, they still haven't sold 1.3 million tickets.
It's gonna be the least turnout. It really will.
Isn't it
And
starting today?
apparently, by some other source, only like 67% of tickets were sold.
Oh wow.
67. That's like
And that seems really high, actually.
yeah. So,
It is really
I
high.
personally
USA
think it's
Today.
a lot.
USA Today has an article, and the title says 67% of Olympics tickets are sold.
What I
I
heard
can't really go into
today
that.
in Reddit, I heard about that they tried to make it possible for like every person to attend it, and they have like ticket prices from like 25 cents up to like $1,500.
25 cents.
Yes, apparently.
Holy.
They are desperate.
Like I wouldn't call it desperate. Maybe they just want to give the people that actually live there the opportunity to attend it.
Possibly.
That's true, but at the
And
same time,
I like that idea.
1.3 million tickets is not sold.
Yeah.
You gotta sell those tickets. You gotta make something.
Yeah.
They're already in enough debt. Like,
Well, to be honest, I may just watch the opening ceremonies, and that may be it. I mean,
I'm not even sure if I'm gonna watch anything because, well,
I actually never looked
I'm-
into it much, but I'm actually kind of curious because I know a bunch of athletes just didn't go. But I'm actually not 100% sure like who's going and who's not.
Yeah.
well, I heard Russians aren't going.
It's just not going. Jeez.
Well, it's not fine.
That's a scary place too. So we, gosh dang.
No, because like I think some what was it like? I think some Russian doctors got caught with like cheating during the last Olympics, and now like all Russians are apparently banned from going there.
Oh wow.
Like all Russian athletes.
Apparently, so I just looked up. I think it was Australian athletes and apparently a Spanish athlete as well. I think a couple others actually did already get mugged.
Oh,
Oh wow.
great!
This
nice
is
start, and the game hasn't even started yet.
The game has not even started yet, and they're already. Yeah, I knew they were already just getting mugged. Double check, like who. I was pretty sure it was Australians. I didn't know about that. Apparently, some Spanish athlete got mugged on his way to breakfast.
Jeez.
So yeah.
That's always nice to hear.
Yeah.
Well, the opening ceremonies start at 7 p.m. Eastern time, if anybody's gonna watch it.
Oh, that's like
might.
in the middle of the night for me.
I'll probably watch it. But I don't want to see a live attack, so maybe I won't.
Yeah.
I'll probably just watch, and if there's a live attack, just
Can we just fast forward to?
Not watch past that.
Actually, no. I was about to say, can't we just fast forward to 2018? But that'd be still the scariest thing too. Pyeongchang.
Where's
Yeah, you see,
Oh.
we always take everything for granted. We're like, 2014, it's like, and then and we're just like, it's not as good as it was before. Like within the past decade or so, a lot of people have been like, things aren't as good as they were before. And I know it wasn't as blunt as it is in 2016 because 2016 has been a train wreck.
Yeah.
But, I know definitely a lot of people are like, why can't we go back to the 90s? Or why can't we go back to the
Well, actually,
years ago when things were cool.
Actually, I saw a chart not too long ago about the terrorism attacks, and they actually still go down.
Yeah, they've been gone down.
Mm-hmm. Like even with what happened in 2016, it's still going down.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
just
I think
goes-
it's just the media coverage. Like they make
It goes to
such a
show
big
that,
deal
like-
out of stuff.
Yeah.
it goes
and
to
you
show
just
that
notice it more.
media coverage is more prevalent than ever before. It's just that now we're actually hearing about every single one, and it's become a one instead of just being it's because of all the media coverage. Every terrorist attack has become a much bigger topic of conversation than it was previously, just because people weren't made aware.
Oh yeah. And they.
Speaking of which, I actually have a question for you Americans. I heard about
What's
a
up?
new law in Texas about students aren't allowed to bring their own guns into class if they are over 21. And
Wait, they're allowed to?
Yes.
That's.
if they have a gun owner's license and they're above 21, they can apparently bring their own guns into class.
That shouldn't be allowed. What the heck?
Well,
Would not be
Well, it's
allowed.
Texas.
Yes, but
Texas
still.
is
It is
Pretty-
Texas.
Still.
So, if it was going to
Still.
be any state, it was going to be Texas. But at the same time, that's no.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not surprised that Texas is doing that.
It sounds so freaking stupid to me.
It does,
Like
but
you're asking for it.
Pretty much,
why,
yeah.
Why? What's the point? Actually, what's the point? If no, but see, just
I don't know.
why
Freedom.
would you allow the students to bring in guns? Why?
Freedom?
it contradicts
Like,
itself.
But
They,
but
I
in
mean,
school,
they want to protect themselves from the people who brought guns to school.
Because I'm pretty sure you
They
will
just
never shoot the
have-
wrong person in a gunfight.
But then that's just why doesn't just no one bring a gun to school? How about
Like
that?
in Germany. Like, it works for other countries, so why does America think they need guns for everybody?
Because Americans
Well,
are freaking
Texas at
scary,
least.
man. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, I really like America, and I kind of want to live there. On the other hand, I wouldn't want to raise my child there.
It's a
You
scary
just gotta
place.
find, like, the right region to avoid all that.
Yeah.
Speaking of scary news
Alaska.
scary news in America, did you guys see I think it was like a Facebook post or something like that. There's like a creepy clown guy who walks around Wisconsin at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, he's probably just playing Pokemon.
That sounds like a Florida thing.
Florida thing.
Oh, my
Florida does all kinds of stuff like that.
Apparently it's Wisconsin now. So
Actually, I heard I'm hearing a lot of the Florida being really weird stuff. But while I was
Yeah.
there, the only thing that really surprised me was a waiting line for the electric wheelchairs at Walmart.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
well, that's just a Walmart thing.
That is just a
it's,
Walmart thing.
A lot of
And
a lot
America
of
thing.
elderly people. A lot of elderly people probably go to Florida because of the climate. So
Yeah, they're making
Kinda
a
makes
huge
sense.
mistake on that.
No man, it's like kids now. I went to Walmart the other day and a kid was using one of those things. Like didn't look like he was injured. He was just using it.
Was it obese?
No.
was he like disabled or anything or injured?
No, it didn't look like it. I mean, it just looked like a regular teenage kid.
Why?
Well, maybe it's just fun. But still, in Florida, there were like
Still, though,
a
I feel
line
like
of
you should
obese
only
people
really-
waiting for an electric wheelchair.
I feel like you should
and-
only really be using it if you need it.
To me, it's kind of surprising that fat people want to use a wheelchair. I mean, you would think that they might want to try to lose some weight, but no, they're gonna just run around in Walmart with an electric wheelchair.
They want to get out
It's-
fast because they know if they try to walk, it may take hours. No offense to any fat people, but it's kind of hard to bring around all that weight.
But yeah, do people really even have internet? Can they afford
Yeah, you might not have to worry.
That's the other reason why I would never go to Rio. No internet, man.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you can afford it, they have good internet, but you gotta be able to afford it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of affording things, I'm sure there's some affordable things in the Shoptown.
Yes.
The transition.
Oh.
Shoptown has been booming.
Shoptown has in fact been booming. So I did a count the other day. 1 or 2 more shops have been built since I counted this. But on my first count, since the new people joined the server, myself included, there were 13 shops in Shoptown. And when I counted again, including all shops, there were 26.
Oh wow,
It literally doubled.
we're going crazy.
We've honestly got so many shops. It's really insane. Like you can buy, basically, if you need something on the server, you can buy it in Shoptown at this point.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
Booze and hookers?
I'm trying to think.
I need that.
See,
Honestly, we've just got so many shops now. Like,
Aces
Detroit
has
going
one
to
more
Luna.
going up. There's the fireworks shop going up, and Lemons has something working on.
I should
Yeah.
sell stones.
oh
Like,
gosh,
Just stone, cobblestone,
Stone?
smooth stone.
Do we not have a shop? Well, I have enough. Honestly, I know I personally have enough cobblestone on the server. I have like stacks upon stacks on my chest just from being.
Yeah, I have
Keep
like
pouring stuff
I think
out
right
for
now I'm
builds.
at 40 double chests of cobblestone.
oh wow.
You know what
I
I,
like to
want to
dig
do?
holes.
I want to provide. I think we have a lot of shops being sold here, but I want to provide a service. I feel like a good idea for a shop is just to provide a service. Like
Yeah, we had
For
that in
example-
Last World.
maybe
Yeah,
do
a
like
place like
I
that.
should start like maybe I should start a quarrying service. Where like you basically pay me a couple diamonds and I'll dig out a large area for you.
That's a
Um,
Hitman service like Mary did.
Can you kill Maknak for me?
A hitman service.
I could be at. Or
Or do you pause?
Mary had one in the Last World. I had him kill Hollywood.
That's awesome.
That's pretty funny.
I plan to open a building service, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, so the other thing is this isn't as apparent now, but before there was a big coupon fad kind of going around.
Oh yeah.
It started with Muckluck's Dye Shop, and then Asus's Iron Shop, and then a couple more. Fire Eyes had a coupon. I know my Hardened Clay Shop, I put around a few coupons. There were a couple more. I think Dennis put a couple for his Red Green Shop. I saw one in Shop Town like a week ago.
I had a BOGO
yeah.
sale briefly. I also got that junk drawer shop. Got stuff you don't want, just toss it in there.
Yeah, I saw that. So, I didn't know how that worked at first, and I saw Diamond Horse Arm in the shop. I'm like, oh, I really got to come back to this, but I don't know how this works. And then I came back to next and it's gone.
If you just take something, leave something. Pretty much how it works.
Why would somebody throw away Diamond Horse Armor?
That was probably me, because I don't ever have horses.
Oh.
Yes, that's a really big thing. Like, do you guys use horses?
No.
Sometimes.
I recently started using a horse. The only problem with using a horse on this server is the Nether Hub, and it's just not very horse friendly.
Oh yeah, true.
I know specifically with JSano Land, my horse lost half its health by suffocating. With the combination of suffocating and then falling through under the portal, and I'd like find my way back. But luckily, it's a 26 heart horse, so it
Hey, whoa. There you go.
But yeah, so there's a bunch of shops. I personally have my Hardened Clay shop. Very very nice shop right there. Famous plug.
What I want to know, how many in total shops does Asus own?
I don't think he owns the Luck shop, the Iron shop. Is there any others?
Luck shop, Iron shop. He's got the bow and rod shop,
Yeah, that's him.
and
that's
he's
right.
got. I think he's working on one more
Gosh.
Right.
on the other side of the
I
river.
think Muckluck is is going to be in a similar scenario because he owns the dye shop, the book shop, the
Yep.
Melon Mart. So that's
Yep.
3. He's also building 2 more.
Oh wow.
He's building a bakery. He's building this shop he's building a future shop.
A future shop.
I don't know if that's I think he talked about it at one point. He was like gonna make like a bunch of like stuff that would be you'd see in future Minecraft. It's supposed to be one of those like more theme based shops just for aesthetics, I think.
You know, he should build a DeLorean on top just to make it look
Oh,
like
that
that.
would be nice.
Muck, I know
Yeah,
you're
there's definitely
watching.
a lot of,
Build a DeLorean.
Yeah, Muck. Do it.
Mark, do it. Just invent aluminium in Minecraft and then build them up DeLorean. I'll buy one. I'll buy car number 1.
Car
That's
number
to
one.
me.
there's also I mean obviously the old shops are still there. They're still kind of here, but I think definitely this has attracted a lot of attention to shopping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Only.
just go kind of naming a few of the shops here. We got, because I feel like I should have done that earlier, at the Red Green Shop by Dennis Flux, Cookie Mart by Super Flash, Steak and Shake by Fire Eyes, Shake Shack and Pillow Emporium by Shawston, My Hardened Clay Shop. We've got Trunk of Trunks by Muser Nixon. We have Fruit Punch by Fruit Fly. Moe's also built by Super Flash. But yeah, definitely got plenty of new shops being built. Don't know if I missed any. Probably did, because there's a lot of new shops. Like that was just the name of it.
Oh yeah. And personally, besides my building service, which will come sometime, I'm going to be doing something else in Shoptown that I think and hopefully might work. I think I may have already announced my series at this point, so stay tuned and you'll see. I'm excited.
Ooh. Serious.
I haven't announced it yet, but by the time you guys see this, I probably have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be
You should look
on your
out.
channel for that. But yeah, definitely Shoptown. I did not expect the Shoptown to really pick up this much steam.
I didn't expect the server to pick up that much.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see all these
Yeah.
people on.
You added like 10 new people though.
Well, this was the biggest server addition we ever had.
It's also caused a lot of other
surprised.
people to come back too.
Yeah, on the other hand, I was just about to say, I personally am really surprised that still a lot of the old guys, like those who were on the server like the first few days,
Yeah.
are still playing.
Yeah.
Like me. Well,
Like me.
I'm not really. I'm playing right now though.
In the words of JSano, it was never meant to be a big server. So.
It literally was just an accident.
Yep. My first episode was talking about how it was going to be a temporary server and it was going to last maybe a week. I was going to make a mini series on it, and now I'm like over 200 episodes later.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy how it all started. Like, I remember like one of the first times I've logged on. I think the first guy I ever met on the server, I haven't seen him active in like years. The second guy I met was X-Ration, who is still kinda, well, he's not active in the server, but sometimes he's around in Skype.
Yeah. For me, it was Jad Murdoch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
First
he's
guy.
still active. Man, good old times.
Yeah.
So long ago already.
Yeah. Well,
It's getting old.
yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to do my project. It's gonna be. I hope it brings a lot to the server. So. But
Like, it's really nice to have a own like little community,
yeah.
because that was one of the things that I've always wanted in my entire time playing Minecraft.
Especially looking at
definitely.
like the Minecraft fan server and the Vintage Beef fan server
Yeah.
that both kind of went away.
Mm-hmm. We've stayed
Being
around.
able
Yeah,
to
definitely. I was actually like talking to a bunch of my friends like a few weeks before I got on the server. I was like, guys, we should really do a survival server, and everyone's like, nah, it's just gonna go away after 2 weeks, which is what always happens.
Yeah, it does.
And so this came at a really good time.
yeah.
I was really wanted to do survival, but at the same time, I didn't have like my friends just weren't as into it as I was.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to me all the time. Like my first few episodes on this channel, were actually a server of mine that I created called StreetCredCookie. And like this was so long ago, and it had like 4 or 5 members, and it was pretty much dead.
Yeah, the same with my old server. I had an
Yeah, it's-
Equilibrium server that lasted till I... actually, it lasted a long time, but then I had to hand the reins over to someone else, and it just died out after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same
You
with
know what
mine.
always would happen with my You know what always would happen with my servers? It's like they wouldn't just like a bunch of my friends like we had servers and they wouldn't just die down. We would always stop because of a technical problem. Like somebody tried to do something on the server. Like I don't know how they did it, but like someone would try and do some sort of command on the server or
Oh
try
my
and
God.
fix something on the server, and like spawn would get deleted.
So horrible.
Spawn
admins.
chunks would just get removed, and like
So this
they
this
would
is this is as a sysadmin. This is a really important thing to me, and something that like really interests me in the game still is the whole administrative stuff. Like for example, we have backups like every few hours, and
Yeah.
we can restore like back to months ago.
Oh yeah.
And we try to have everything running nice and smoothly. And when anybody needs a server for like a mini game, we actually used to have a web interface, so members of the server can press a button on the web interface, and a minigame server would start open with like maps that you couldn't choose from the web interface. It's stuff like that. It's like really interesting to me and keeps me interested in the game.
That's
And,
really cool, actually.
Yeah.
the whole thing with the website, it was so fun to make because like we I mean Chris, me, and Jeff. Like Jeff actually helped us with the whole thing, and it was really nice to like be together and program stuff and have the same interest and actually achieve something that people enjoy.
Huh.
Have to see if this thing is still available, the web interface. Might be interesting
Actually
that
really
we have
cool.
active players again.
That's definitely something I'd love to see brought back.
Oh yeah.
Noted.
Be able
Noted.
to like play on, just be able to play like just mini game with a few friends from JFS, just whenever you want. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's, as mentioned, stuff like that, like the whole administrator stuff, it's a really big part of the game for me personally. It might be really boring for other people, but I'm interested in it, and I like when stuff runs smoothly.
Yeah.
Even though, that being said, I've been not that of an active admin lately. Let's see, maybe come back.
So speaking of our community, we're gonna battle it out in UHC 10.
Season 10 is
Season 10.
So Ace, tell the viewers about how great I am.
Well, first of all, we're doing UHC August 6th. We're recording it then. How many details should we put into this?
I don't care. You can do the whole thing.
Wanna
Not
want to mention the twist or?
No, let's.
I would say that because this is specifically the JS podcast and not just one person's video, you can if you want, but we could leave some surprises. Like, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I think the majority of the community is, or the majority of people that watch would be people on the server anyways.
I know, right? we can announce it if you want to.
Let's say it, because it's going to be a big topic.
Yeah, it's we're doing teams of 2. However, instead of randomizing teams or picking a teammate, you have to start out on your own, and the first person you come across will be your partner. And that takes care of the free-for-all aspect that we never do because of people. Not everybody records, and those that do are complaining about having to provide commentary for that entire time, while the ones that don't record are sitting in silence for the entire free-for-all. So it takes care of the free-for-all aspect without actually doing it.
So I have a question there. What happens if you happen to find somebody, but that somebody is already in a team? So you, as a lonely player, meet 2 other guys?
You
Like if
have to
you-
fight it out.
Or run
I'm
away.
pretty sure-
I mean, you can make
pretty
the
sure
decision
you
to
either
run.
Fight or run. You
Okay,
can make, okay, I would say in that situation, you can make the decision to run, and I don't think anyone would really blame you for running at that point.
Yeah.
And I think we should kind of just have an honest system. Like, if there are still people alive that person can team with, let them find a teammate. Like, honestly, it's just, I feel like it's just like everybody should get a teammate at one point. But at the same time, it's like if you're near the end of the game, and
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think there
2
should be
people have a
like
team,
a
Yeah,
and
that's
the 2 people
one
don't,
thing I was thinking about, because the first thing I normally do in a game is to get me sorted out, to get some armor, to get some gear, and get some food and all, and then maybe adventure a bit. And I don't really want to just run around to definitely find my teammate first, so I don't have to worry about it later.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it'll be
I don't
interesting
know
to
about
see
this
what
aspect.
people decide to do with this. If they want to just run around right away, or if they want to gather stuff first.
Yeah.
So, interesting. We have, out of the 26 people that answered the poll question, we got 23 that say that they'll at least might be able to make it. So,
Wow,
it's
that's
pretty
really
good.
That's
Last
nice.
season we had 16, so that's a good jump up.
Oh yeah.
However, we might
Alright.
need to find one more person to get an even number.
True.
If
Yeah, the
it's
thing is,
just a last standing thing, right? Like, it's not a race for the dragon or anything. It's just last
Nope.
standing.
yeah, just
Last
last
man.
man. Oh,
That's the
And
thing.
yes,
Like, if there's an odd number, it's just terrible. You don't want to be the person who's alone.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, what happens if if your team member gets killed then, and you were able to get away? I mean, then you're still a lone wolf.
I mean, yeah, maybe you should get
At
another
that point, you're
teammate.
alone.
With
I'm
well,
pretty
if it's
sure.
teams of 2, it's not you're not too terribly outnumbered.
Yeah.
Because you just got the one other guy.
I actually kind of want to clear something up really quick. I'm pretty sure, and we'll probably clarify this at the event, but I'm pretty sure that the ruling is if you got a teammate and your teammate's dead, that's your one teammate, and you have to be alone for the rest of the UHC.
Oh, really?
So I just want to clear that up real quick, because I'm pretty sure that's the ruling. You can't get a new teammate, or else we'd have an odd number situation with an even number of people, where you're stealing a teammate from someone else. And yeah.
So yeah, since this is the 10th season, I've decided for some reason to go through all the other 9 seasons and come up with a leaderboard, an individual leaderboard. So I can run off the top 10 or so real quick.
Maybe.
All right.
But I'll give Adrian an honorable mention because he is 11th. You have 6 kills out of all the seasons you played.
Which weren't a lot, actually.
Most of them were season 1.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact. 75 points, you're 80 points behind the leader. And you had a 4th place team finish last season, so that was out of, I think, like 5 teams. So.
You
only
what
beat
do you
out
say with that?
I'm saying that you did better than the green team.
It's something.
Yep. 9th place, or wait, 10th place is myself. I got 2 kills in seasons 2 and 5. 84 points. I'm 71 points behind. 2nd place team finished last season. The biggest killer's in 9th. Hopefully he'll be back this season. He's been back on the server a bit.
Yeah.
But he's got 3 kills, 86 points. He did not play last season. Bufadine's been piggybacking everybody else into 8th place. She has 3 wins in a row.
Oh, nice.
Like, in 3 appearances in a row, she's won.
Oh, wow.
But, got 2 kills with 90 points. But she was on Adrian's team last season, so she got a 4th place. Otsboy is also back on the server, so maybe he'll be back in UHC. He's in 7th place. Got 4 kills and 96 points. Sir Maxis has 6 kills in 6th place. Got 98 points. He got a 3rd place finish. Mr. Jan Murdoch is one of the 2 people who have played every single season. He's got 4 kills and
he played every season?
He played all 9 seasons.
That's crazy.
He's got 100 points, and he's had a 3rd place finish last season.
Not bad.
Muckluck has been doing surprisingly well. He's in 4th place. He somehow sneaks his way into a high spot here. But he got 2 kills in season 8, so he's got 102 points. He did not play last season. Otherwise, he would have been the 3rd player to. Oh no, he missed another season, I think.
Maybe the first or so.
I think it was season 3. He was in the first season.
He was?
Yeah. Javarden killed him.
Huh.
Canuck Bacon is in 3rd. He's also the other player that has been in all 9 seasons.
Well,
doesn't he host the servers for it? I heard.
Yeah.
He started to take over at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Like season 3 or so.
He's got 7 kills. And 107 points. He's 48 points back. And 2nd place is Hollywood. He's got back-to-back wins in seasons 5 and 6.
Wow.
He's got 5 kills plus 1 team kill on Otsboy. And season 7. And he's 15 points behind Mr. Merry Gamer, who has never won a UHC, but somehow has been so consistent. He's only got 3 official kills, and those came last season.
What? He only got 3 kills?
Yeah, he got a triple kill last season. Unless you want to count the season 4, he killed Lemons with a lava bucket, but it didn't count with his name.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a team kill on Hollywood in season 4. But yeah,
Yeah.
he has never finished worse than 5th as a team and 9th as an individual. So
I'd also like to say one thing to clarify. The rankings are entirely based on how long you survive. So if you're wondering why the kills are a little all over the place and
So I have to pull up BTC.
the wins,
Pretty much.
yeah, it's not necessarily based
Pull-
on kills,
oh.
it's solely
it's dependent on
based how long you
outlasting
survive.
everyone else.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
pull
see.
ranking.
Who has the most
But it's still
kills
nice. It's still a
overall?
nice bragging right. You still get bragging rights, you know, for getting kills and wins
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice chart there. Probably took you some time.
Most kills. Yeah, it did. Took a little over a week.
Wow.
Holy crap.
But there's a 3-way tie for most kills. Park, Nixer, and remember Firestar Sora?
Yeah.
They all have 8 kills. Firestar got all 8 kills in Season 2.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
That's a lot.
8 kills in one season? How do you
Yeah,
do
there was,
that?
they got 1 kill early on and then went on to kill myself, Maxis, Kusog, Pink Eyes, Diavolo, Z-Gap, and Canuck Bacon.
Wow.
So,
Holy crap.
God.
yep. The most kills from one team is Adrian's team in Season 1.
Woohoo!
Who got 11 kills, and that was the only team to get a kill in Season 1.
Was that season that we built dicks out of player heads?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were kind of bragging.
Yeah, that was the only time that one team got all the kills in UHC. So, each one got the most kills out of that team with 5.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any other... Season 3 had 30 players. That was the most...
That's a lot.
Was season 3 the season that Chad Murdoch's team just stood around? For like an hour?
That was Season 2.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
that
gold.
false start.
That was amazing. Like, they
Yeah.
seriously just stood around for like 1.5 hours. Everybody was playing, and whenever the first death message appeared, they, like, I don't know if they realized, but at some point...
No, it was when Scott just said, "Get on with the game, guys." They were
Mhm.
like, "Oh, it started."
Oh,
That was so good.
that reminds me of
Wait, did they just... So, wait, they stood around with nothing?
Yes. For
Yeah,
1.5 hours.
Oh
They were
gosh.
waiting for.
That reminds me of Doc when he went and just fished for like the entire UHC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. I remember that. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty
They
good.
didn't ask, like, are we starting? No.
Though,
For an hour and a half?
Yes. Like, he has footage up of it. Like, I think he made a funny
I mean, I
montage.
haven't watched that far back, but like, oh my, what?
That
Yeah, I have a
was
montage
amazing.
on my channel that features it.
Oh, I'll have to take a look at that.
It was amazing.
That's
Oh, wow.
insane. I would never have the patience to do that.
Well,
I would
back-
ask
back
like
then-
10 minutes
Yeah.
in, like, oh, are we starting?
Back then, the thing was with UHCs, it was a pain to set up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it usually took you at least 1 hour. Like, that's what happened to Minecraft, that was happened to us.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
back then, it was kind of normal to wait so long, but
Yeah, but they were waiting. No, like usually you wait at like once you get teleported, it's usually pretty quick though.
That was like before we had all the special commands to automatically start everything.
Okay.
So we got
Yeah.
teleported, and then we had to wait for everybody to actually be put in the right spot and everything.
Okay.
A couple few things to run off. Ultimate Kip and Peppersworth are tied for last place with 1 point. Peppersworth might be in this season, so he'll have a chance to climb the rankings.
in how many seasons was Kip?
Just season 2.
Okay.
She spent like 22 minutes alive.
How many
Um,
kills and deaths got Chris?
Where is he? He's in 12th spot. He's got 1 kill.
Wait,
So,
he's in 12th?
yeah, he's
That sucker is 1 place below me.
he's actually 2 points back. He's 1 spot behind you, but he's 2 points back. So yeah, he could. You two might have a bit of a rivalry going on if you let it happen.
Well, we're mostly the same team anyway, so that's
Yeah.
Oh man.
And last thing, there's been a team kill in at least 4 of the 9 seasons. I think there was a double team kill that happened in one season.
Oh wow.
double team kill.
That's a
Or
lot.
like 2 of them in one season. Fruit flies definitely had the most interesting deaths with can I make this jump and starving to death and he killed Quiznam once, thinking that golden heads were a thing.
Oh my god.
Who was his teammate.
Oh my.
So.
Oh my god.
And let's see, Old Man Dan's the only person to use a notch apple so far.
Oh wow.
And Mary and Muckluck are tied for most Iron Man awards. They both have 2. So. And do we want to...
How exactly does Iron Man award work? I mean, you're
Yeah.
Iron Man if you don't die for a long time. Don't
It's
take damage for a long time.
Yeah, so last person on full health gets Iron Man.
Oh.
Okay, and they only... Wait,
Oh,
why
that's
are there
pretty
only
cool.
2? Shouldn't there be like 9?
They're...
Because of 9 seasons? Shouldn't
No,
there be
they've-
like an Iron Man every
I'm
time?
pretty sure they've both won 2,
Yeah, they both
And,
got
a
2
bunch of
Iron Man awards.
Oh,
and a
okay,
bunch
got
of other people. That means 5 other people got
Mhm.
it once.
Got it.
So, I don't think we want to debate 6 any longer. That was the season with the dragon, Race of the Dragon, and Kayla killed the dragon at the same time she died. So there was debate as to whether or not her team actually won. I think Mary still believes it's a draw. So
I would say, okay, wait. So the dragon was killed, and wait, what happened?
Kayla killed the dragon the same time that she died. So
Okay, I think that she won. I would say that she won
Yeah, in my opinion, she
because
they
at that point, the dragon
did what they
is
were
dead.
supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon is dead, so the dragon can't win. The dragon is dead, so no one else can win.
True.
So I would say that she won.
And they were the last team alive at that point. So.
Oh, then yeah, definitely.
Oh, well, then they definitely win.
Yeah, Mary believes that because including the dragon died is considered a draw. So that's what he believed at the time. I don't know if he still thinks that, but
Well, considering the fact that you can't see a death message in chat for the dragon, you can't say like the Ender Dragon was slain. X.
we had
Person X.
we had a special command that announced it to everybody, so they popped up at the same time on that season.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like the same frame?
Yeah,
Or what? Was it really that close?
it
I
seemed
can
like
now-
it.
I'm starting to see how the controversy kind of occurred then.
Yeah.
If we literally occurred at the same time, who won?
Let's see. I think that's everything I get. That's all the special stuff I got. We can talk. Anybody got any
guess I could-
tactics ideas for this season?
I could talk a little bit about my my look on UHC in general. I guess I mean I've kind of I consider myself fairly experienced in UHC. Not in 1.9/1.10. I've yet to play a UHC in 1.9 1.10.
This will be
so
the first
I am-
season we do that update.
I'm a little nervous because definitely survival changed quite a bit with shields and whatnot.
Yep.
Um,
Shields and
so I'm-
combat update and auto jump.
I'm very nervous for caving in general. Like I think I'm gonna lose a lot of health in caves.
Are we gonna have the auto jump on forceful, or because I know Minecraft had that on last time?
Please no.
No, we're not.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I need to.
No.
I need
People
to
are
get
having a
used
hard
to
enough time with that.
I'm having a hard enough time with 1.10 survival UHC.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of PvE deaths this season.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I hope I I can just live long enough to at least find a teammate. You know.
Yeah. Nixer and I have played a UHC with the NID group on the latest update. So we have a little bit of experience with it.
Oh, you cheaters.
There's
I definitely want to try survival without regeneration, just to practice a little bit of caving on my own. I might just do that. Like
Wait,
tonight or
remember when we
something.
had that at the beginning of Season 3 of this world? We had regen off, we had the world border. Yeah, a lot of people were against all that, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I have played a survival experience where regen is off. It's annoying. It's not a challenge. It's just annoying because basically, what happens is that you just get down to low enough health that you just kind of just suicide, just get your health back, which is really annoying. So it's honestly not really a challenge. It's more just annoying.
And then once you get to the point of golden apples and health potions, it kind of becomes moot.
Loses effect.
Yeah.
You know what would be kind of fun? Doing like, and this isn't. I don't know if we'd actually do this on the main server. We probably wouldn't. But doing like a server like that where you don't regenerate health, but it'd be like a hardcore version where like it's normal survival.
We had that. We had that way back in the beginning.
Yeah. When did
I was gonna say it'd be good for like a mini series because like then once you die, you're just.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had it.
I think I lasted all of 20 minutes or something like that.
It'd be kind of cool though if we kept doing that, but then there was a way to like people back.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be kind of interesting. Because then like the server would keep going, like.
Yeah.
You know, something interesting that I would really think would be kind of fun to do. Kind of like UHC, but not. I don't know if you've ever seen Flyboys that Beat-Ups did. That would be a really interesting server, just as in...
Yeah, I've seen that.
You're on separate teams, but it's kind of like UHC for a little bit, and then it's not.
Like survival, but with like you have two separate teams, and like they each have their own facilities and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. And just like have the rivalry. I feel like it'd be kind of we would have to make it so that each team had an even number of like players who are on frequently.
Yeah.
So we'd have to look into like making very fair teams.
So
Yep.
Yeah, check out UHC
unless-
whenever we upload it.
Yeah, that should be coming out pretty soon after this is uploaded. This is what I'm thinking that we're gonna play the UHC, then we're gonna upload this because we haven't played the UHC as of recording this.
Yeah.
But as of uploading this, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in the position where we've played the UHC, but we haven't uploaded it yet. So definitely be aware of that. That's gonna come out in hopefully the next few days. Don't quote me on that because I don't know when this is getting uploaded. I don't know when UHC is getting uploaded.
Should be coming out within the next week.
This is uploaded
Usually
on
how we-
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Expect the next week or so. So yeah. Unless anyone else has anything to add regarding UHC, I'm definitely very excited. This is personally my favorite format for UHC.
Oh yeah.
And it's especially great. The only other thing I wanted to add is that it's especially great because we have new people on the server, myself included, because I don't know anybody. I really don't know anybody yet.
Oh yeah.
Really, I've talked to a lot of people on the server already, and I've for various amounts of time. But like, I think it's gonna be really cool because if I get somebody who I already talked to and already friendly with, then that's great. I already kind of talked to them. We already kind of know each other a little bit. But if I get somebody new, that's almost better because
You get to know them.
I get to meet new people.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I want to add,
nice.
it's my first UHC I've ever done, so hopefully I may join the ranks of the...
Best of luck.
Just don't forget fall damage.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, never forget fall damage. I know I'm pretty experienced in UHC. I've done quite a bunch. I used to play Xmas a lot before the server went down. It was a pretty common UHC server. I think a couple of other people. I think Joda has a couple of videos up on his channel. UHC. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be on the
I
lookout.
think that's pretty much all I gotta say about the UHC before actually, playing it. Definitely not gonna, anyone got any bold predictions?
I'll win.
Adrian's gonna win.
It would be interesting to see, like, someone like myself and Mary as a final two, considering how close we've both been to winning and
Yeah.
haven't quite gotten it. That's popped into my head a few times, like the ideal finale. So, that's what I would like to see.
I would like to personally see. I guess I have a good bold prediction here. My bold prediction is that the winning team will have at least one new member to the server.
That'd be good.
Interesting.
Because if you think about it, I'm pretty sure like 5 or 6 of us are going to be in this UHC. If I had to guess, probably maybe a little more. But yeah, there's definitely a chance, and there's always the chance that somebody they get partnered with a really good teammate, and they just happen to last it out, or like the final two are 2 teams that lasted it out, but they both have newcomers. So I definitely think it's not out of the question that a team with at least one newcomer will win. It'd be even cooler if a team with 2 newcomers won.
I posted a list of the people that might be attending. So, who do you think might be a surprise at the finale out of that group?
Let me see.
I think
I'm just pulling up the responses now.
I think Joda might be a bit of a surprise. I think he just did a UHC not too long ago. So
Yeah, let me just read off of the list. I'll say maybe if it's a maybe. Am I allowed to do this? I guess.
I am confirmed as a yes for
Okay.
this
Ace
UHC.
is.
So.
I guess I'll just read off of some of these names. Ace is confirmed yes. Lemon, Joda, isuchtel, Surmaxis, Boo, Naxer, Canuck, Peppersworth, Dennis, Flux, myself, StreetCredCookie, Shawston, Superflash, Asus, Rad. I think we'll touch on that
Maybe.
in a second. I think she has a UHC right before, so if she dies early, she's coming.
Yeah.
That's what she said in Skype. Fireized. Is
Chris.
it Mecca or Micha? I never know what the cow. I never know how to pronounce his name.
Mika. I think
Call him
Mika.
Rulon. He likes being called
Mika
Rulon.
is a maybe. Dakota is a maybe. KK Sippy Cup is a maybe. Houston, no, it's can't come. Dan is a maybe. Mary Gamer. Muckluck is a maybe, but I'm pretty sure he's coming. Jad, yep, and Park, yeah. Okay, so
Oh boy,
looking at
Park's
all those
back.
people, Park is back. There's definitely a bunch of new names. Let me actually just count up.
Let me ask Jeff if he wants to play. When is tomorrow,
Dennis,
right?
Myself,
Yeah.
Shawston,
Let
Flash,
me
You should totally do it.
Fireized. Weather, are you coming?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 7.
Here, I'll post the countdown for you.
Okay, that
Oh, yeah, true.
is 7 new people. Okay. That is 7 new. There are 7 newcomers coming to this UHC, so I definitely think it's not out of the question. And in case you wanted to know exactly when we were recording this, it is 1 day, 4 hours, 24 minutes, and as of right now, 8 seconds for UHC Season 10. We have
4,
we do have a timer.
3, 2.
0. That's 23 minutes.
1 day, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 56 seconds. Okay. Anyway, enough about the timer. I definitely see. I could definitely see it happening with. There's 26 responses, and assuming that all the maybes are coming, so this is best case scenario. I'm gonna count up all the no's real quick. I think there's
Asus might
only 2.
be an interesting player. I have no idea how he'd play.
All right, so I think 2 to 3, because Rad would be the third, are not. So that's like max 24 people.
Yeah.
23 if you don't count Rad. So yeah, that's definitely interesting considering the fact that maximum 7 teams could have newcomers out of a potential 11. So definitely not out of the question.
Yeah.
And this is all best case scenario. There's a lot of maybes that might not come. I think out of everybody, I think there's 1 or 2 of the newcomers. I think Super Flash is a maybe, and everyone else is a yes. So everyone else who said yes, everyone else I said was coming as a yes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Definitely a chance for one of the coaches. It would be really nice to just have that. Yeah.
I think, I wonder how Park's gonna do this season. He got really good over the past couple seasons. So, I wonder if he's gonna be able to keep that up. He got the most kills last season, and he won, in season 8, and he won season 7. So,
He's gonna suck this time.
It's gonna suck this time.
or no, he missed the past 2 seasons. He won season 7. He did really good in season 6. But yeah,
One more thing, I guess. Since we are recording this before the UHC. I guess we'll all take guesses now. What do you guys think? How many people do you guys think are going to die by PvE?
let's
4.
see.
4?
4.
Out of 24.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 7.
7. I agree with Ace, kind of. I would guess something close to 7. I'm gonna say
6.5.
I'll say like 9. I honestly think it's gonna be. Actually, I'm not gonna say 9 because there's a lot of people, so there's gonna be a lot of PvP deaths as well. So I'll actually say like 5 PvE deaths this season.
I'll go with...
But definitely, since it's 1.10, it's gonna be very PvE heavy. I think a lot of people are gonna sustain serious damage.
Yeah.
But I don't think a lot of people are actually gonna die from it. I think it's gonna be a big problem though. I think a lot of people are gonna get down to a bit lower health before actual combat, which is gonna be pretty interesting to see how teams play around that. Teams that are lower health might have to play around, like, we have to go for teams that are even lower health, or we need to get apples and gold now. And then teams at higher health might, want to try and pick off as many teams as possible. I really think it's going to be an interesting season.
Oh, yeah. I'm very excited.
Do you have an over-under weather?
Over-under. Yeah.
How many people do you think are gonna die to PvE?
I'm going to pull a Wally, and I'm going to wreck everybody's face.
So you're just gonna juggernaut everybody?
Yeah.
They're saying 0.
0.
No PvE deaths. You're going to kill
Oh, for myself? For everybody else, I'd say 7.
7? Alright, so you're in agreement with Ace there. Okay. I would definitely say, if I had to go higher or lower than 5, which is my previous guess, I would go higher, because I just think that people are going to die by PvE. I definitely think it's going to be a big thing.
The Nether's always a big question for UHCs.
It's a scary place, though. You don't want to go there.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. I don't who were the champions of season 9? I'm actually forgetting. I could look at the doc, but I'd rather ask.
Dan, Nixer, and Kayla.
Okay.
No. Nixer's played UHC in this update, so probably gonna be pretty strong.
Nixer has bragged a lot about his UHC his UHC career. Said that out of his first 4 UHCs, he's won 3 of them.
He's won 2. He won season 6 and season 9.
Okay, maybe he was talking about a different UHC for that 4th one. But
Well, if he counts the NID UHC, we won that one, but I don't know if he counts that one.
Cheating
He
Nixer.
does, just to make himself look better.
Yeah. I think we can consider the NID group the minor leagues of UHC.
But yep.
Yep.
Should we wrap it up?
We really should,
Yeah.
because it's an hour and 16 minutes long.
Hey, we made an hour out of this.
Yay!
We originally thought we were
Success.
going to talk for 15 minutes about UHC and then run out of topics.
We stretched that one out pretty good.
Glad we did. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the podcast, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below for more podcasts, because I am excited to continue to make these, and I'm sure everybody else is. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
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 Penis.
Bye. Bye.
Weenies.
Dick butt.
Bye.